all of this sounds like a lot of workload, and there has been lot of chatter around कि consultants का work life balance काफी toss पे रहता है. So what are your takes on it? If somebody plans to embark on this consulting journey, तो उन्हें work life balance को क्या back seat पे रख देना चाहिए, या is there a middle path using which you can maintain both?
I think, Shashank, this is a very, very good question because strategy consulting in particular, and we do strategy and design consulting, kind of interrelated because they are both involved in solving long-term problems or working on long-term opportunities. Uh, Given the nature of work, it is intensive. There's no doubt about it. And traditionally, strategy and design consulting or strategy consulting, since we spoke about it, has been created in a way that extremely talented people are brought into consulting firms, and they usually work overtime. Overtime means 100 hours, 120 hours a week, which is quite crazy.
Right.
And I don't think it's very natural and healthy. But they're expected to work extra hard to make sure they can turn around these studies and outcomes in just about a couple of weeks' time. Right now, BOD and its roots, or the way maybe I think as a founder, I just could not relate to it. I had an advantage. I did not. I mean, you could call it advantage or disadvantage. I did not start my career in a typical strategy consulting firm.
Right.
So I had no biases. Right. I only discovered much later how screwed up the culture can be in terms of the working hours. Right. बाकी सब बहुत अच्छा है. Culture
Payout
का
and
हाँ,
everything
वो,
is fine.
nothing to complain about. Right. करियर ग्रोथ भी बहुत अच्छी नज़र आती है एंड इन्फ्लुएंस है, रिस्पेक्ट है सोसाइटी में, बिग ब्रांड नेम behind you. But your life is just work and nothing
Right.
else, right? You have no sleeping hours which are defined or designed. You're traveling 4 to 5 days a week if your client is especially outside your town of where you stay. And now, thankfully, I had no such background. Therefore, I was also not biased towards creating a firm like that. I always felt that there's got to be a bit of a balance. So it came very naturally to the way I wanted to design a business, right? And when we started doing strategy consulting, so for me it was like life and work have to go together. It was all about trying to innovate and create a model where really talented people could do really high quality work, which is what they want to do, get paid sufficiently or adequately well, if not top pay, but they only work 45 to 50 hours a week.
Right.
राइट. अभी मानो अगर कोई और कंसल्टिंग फर्म आती है, कहता है मैं डबल पैसे दूंगा, लेकिन काम भी डबल कराती है, तो पर घंटे का तो उतना ही मिला ना.
हाँ.
लेकिन लाइफ भी चली गई, है ना. तो हम कह रहे हैं कि अपनी लाइफ बचाओ, पर घंटे का उतना ही मिल रहा है, ठीक है. अपनी फैमिली को टाइम दो, अपनी हॉबीज को टाइम दो, पॉडकास्टिंग करो, कुछ भी करो. राइट. बट वर्क इज नॉट एवरीथिंग. राइट. वर्क 45 hours इनफ है, एडिक्वेट है. Right. So we come with that philosophy. I think we've sufficiently disrupted that model. We haven't scaled it to the level that we'd love to scale it. We're still about 45, 50 people. But I think it's scalable, especially with the way talent is thinking about their expectations today.
Right.
So really talented people also don't want to slog. They want to design a well laid out life. They know they can make money, but money is not the only driver for them. And some of the larger consulting firms are not able to understand that, and we often see that their burnouts and their stresses and all sorts of things which shouldn't happen, as a result of it. They quit very quickly, by the way.
Yes, I think
So,
attrition rate is quite high.
Very high, very, very high.